So what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Minion Moto Show. So I'm not gonna show everything because I'm not gonna go out. I'll explain it in a second. So every motorcycle rider should have spare parts for their bikes, right? Y'all already seen this is a stock bar mount from my bike. And yeah, it's upside down because this part is taller here, went forward, and then this bar went across the back here. So I put this thing on backwards, but this is a stock handlebar mount for my bike. Okay, these are two extra bolts and an extra thing for the gas tank from my IMS gas tank that I bought. These came off of my handguards, saying that I bought that the aftermarket handguards, or the Luxon handlebar mount. Saying I bought the Luxon, I didn't need these anymore, but I'm gonna keep these just in case, because you never know when you might need something like this again, right? And some of y'all that know have been around for a while, I bought that front brake disc guard, which the mount for it goes over the axle like that, between the wheel and the fork. So it replaced this this spacer on the front side of the wheel on the left side. So this would be like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. So I said I'm gonna keep it just in case. You know what I'm saying? These are extra plastic spacers for the handguard things. You can see this one doesn't have them because one fell out and one was completely broken, and this one has them. So these are for the 7/8 inch bars, and these are for the 1 and 1/8, or yeah, the 1 and 1/8 inch bar. And that's the same thing with these little chrome things. These are what goes inside the bar, and then when you tighten down the bolt, these expand like a hollow point bullet to grip on the inside of the bars. And then of course a bunch of extra orange spoke wraps, just in case of some of them fly off, or they dry out and break and all that type of shit. So I have extra of those. Now I do have extra, I have the stock front and rear fender, the stock shrouds, and the stock gas tank off of my bike. Now the good thing about that is the fact that I don't have them in here because they're out in the garage right now. That's why I don't have them in here, because I don't have enough space in my room for all this shit. But you know what, it's alright. I'd rather have them, I don't have anything in my garage, so there's no point in me having a bunch of shit sitting in my room. I don't have the space for it. So that's the whole reason on that. So if you ride motorcycles, street bikes, dirt bikes, dual sports, whatever, you should always have spare parts, no matter what kind of spare parts it is. Tires, wheels, handlebars, shit like that, just because of the fact that hell, if something breaks on your bike and you have it as a spare, and you have a spare, then it's good, because then that way you can replace it on your bike and not have to worry about not being able to ride your bike. So, and as you can see, I just keep this stuff in a box here with some IMS license plate frames, which I have 3 left of. And this is, of course, a measuring cup for, you know, which I don't use because I've been riding 2-strokes for so fucking long. I don't need to use this. You know, that's for, you put 2-stroke oil in here and you dump it in your gas can or your gas tank, you know, to get the proper mixture. But I've been doing it for so long, I can just eyeball it out, and then, you know, a little bit of grease, because you never know when you might need grease. So there's that. And if you ride bikes, you may you know, get some spare, you know, keep all your old parts just in case as an emergency, and maybe buy 1 or 2, a few extra parts just to have laying around, just so you can have it in an emergency situation, especially things like tires, inner tubes, spark plugs, which I have 3 extra spark plugs here, just because 2-strokes, you know, we go through, like, 2-strokes, you know, I'm getting like 15 hours out of a spark plug, maybe 20, if that, if I'm lucky, but you never know. I always take at least 1 spark plug with me every single time I go riding. And then I bring my 21mm wrench with me every time I go riding, just because if I have to change my spark plug, I need to have my wrench with me just in case, in order to do that. So anyways, have some spare parts. Catch you guys on the flip side.